right, welcome back, guys. We're here on episode 19 of Turtle Talk. Lee couldn't be with us tonight. He had an emergency. So me and Jimmy are going to run it again. Tonight, first thing we want to talk about, Super 7 just dropped a exclusive to their website. They got a new web page, and they dropped an exclusive. We got the glow-in-the-dark brothers, all four brothers, and a new glow-in-the-dark design. It's the same molds, but new paint, new apps. I'm pretty excited about these. The Leonardo and the Donatello are definitely my favorites. I like how they have kind of like neon bands instead of like the traditional colors. They just look good, man. The fingernails are like yellow, and then the rest of the body's all green. I'm excited about it, man. What do you think?
So for me, as I'm a hardcore NECA guy. The only Super 7 figure that I actually have on order is the pre-order for the Triceraton, because outside of like the Turtle Brothers and like Michelangelo specifically, for me, like my favorite like Turtle-verse character are the Triceratons.
Yeah.
So like for me, I will pick and choose and like pick those up in anything. This is actually probably the first time, along with the glow-in-the-dark Foot Soldier, where I've been like, Super 7, you've got some neat stuff here. Where I'm like, I think I need them. And like, I don't know, being a kid who was born in the late 80s, grew up through the 90s and like early aughts, like, I don't know if we've talked about it on other episodes here, but Ben, you and I have talked about growing up in that time and being like glow in the dark toys were like just like the thing, and like a thing of that like time in that era. So like now having these really great, and Super 7 has been doing excellent glow in the dark figures.
They look good.
Like I have the reaction glow in the dark of the Universal monsters. Like they did the Mutagen Man and Muckman glow in the dark as well, right? Baxter, I think they did as well. Is there any other ones? Because I know Foot Soldier and now the brothers are all.
So with Super 7, it's the Mutagen Man, the Baxter. I'm looking up at them. The Foot Soldier, which is coming, and then also all four brothers. And then the Muckman was NECA.
Oh, okay. Muckman was only NECA.
Yeah.
Okay. But so like Super 7, they've been doing great jobs with glow in the dark. I totally agree with you. With Michelangelo being my favorite, his bandana does kind of like fade into the overallness of like the color of the turtle. Yeah. Without a doubt, you're right. That purple and that blue of Donatello and Leonardo just like pop in a different way.
Yeah.
It's just
if those don't glow, they're at least going to look good under black light. So I think that was the goal.
And so I'm actually stoked on those because I don't have any of the other Super 7 stuff, like I said. So like I've actually like really considered getting these for the first time, of like just pre-ordering a whole wave of them. Otherwise, like I said, it's like maybe one or two.
Yeah, they're a little pricier than most of the other Super 7 stuff, at 65 instead of 55.
Right.
It seems to be the new normal for them. But for me, it's like, what I paid for like the Baxter, because I didn't jump on it at the beginning. I'm like, whatever, I'll pay what I need to pay, so I don't have to pay, aftermarket prices. So I ordered a set. I'm pretty excited about them. Definitely might get an extra Donatello just so I can open it. I'm not sure.
Yeah. But, Donatello's your guy. Donatello's your guy.
Yeah. And it looks good. And honestly, Leonardo looks really good too. Like I said, I like those neon bands. I think the Raphael and the Michelangelo are going to pop a lot more in person. Yeah. So I'm just excited to see all of them. Plus the box art. We don't even know what that's going to look like yet. So it should be good.
Very true. And, speaking of box art, we got some shipping notifications and stuff, some box art updates.
Yep.
So let's talk about that. We got the Neutrino box art that we saw, and we also got the update that Neutrino and Usagi are shipping from NECA relatively soon. They said in the next couple of weeks, I believe is what that email said. I'll toss that up here right now.
Yep.
And so we had that, which is really sweet. And then we also got like the Neutrino box art, which is interesting because some people here stateside already got Usagi from AliExpress, from the store on AliExpress before I think they got shut down. I don't know if they're still up or not. Beside the point, some people had Usagi. So we've seen that box art and like I'd seen it in hand already. The one thing we didn't see though from it is we didn't see any, as far as I knew, any neutrinos pop up there. So none of those got like leaked from the factory, far as I saw, unless this is something that is like happening like now as we're recording. But yeah, there you go. You've got your Usagi right there.
This is not a Usagi, actually. This is a violent samurai rabbit, but it's very, very similar. Very similar, totally.
So like we get the notification about it, and I'm stoked because I actually bought 2 Usagis and I bought 1 neutrino pack when we were able to pre-order them way back.
I think I got multiples as well.
And I'm just stoked because I was on the fence about the neutrinos, but I had just watched their like second appearance in season 2. Like they show up once in season 1, they show up again in season 2. And when I saw them show up again, like their episode is just absolutely ridiculous. And I was just like, all right, I need them in my collection. like they had announced the pre-order, and then I watched the episode, did the commentary track and stuff for it, and I was like, I need them in my collection. I've got to pre-order them with Usagi. Like I need it. It's got to.
What's neat about the neutrinos, man, is like it's a generational thing. So like back then, and this is all speculation, but I assume that the things that they said were like hip and cool when Kevin was younger. And then Kevin, was creating things that were hip and cool for our generation, like Cowabunga and stuff, like things that we might have thrown out in the 90s. Of course, we don't say it anymore, not in open anyways. But, just like, they would say things like hip and like far out and groovy and stuff. Like, like it was just like, that was a little bit more of his generation, I think. I just like the different nuances and the different things that they would say in that Turtle episode. And then, then we had our guys, which were the Turtles, and they were saying things, and they were like, I think they even kind of mentioned that, like, you guys talk funny, like kind of thing, just different, speech. It's cool to see.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed that episode, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the little boards they come with. The little
the little hoverboards.
Yeah, hoverboard. There you go.
I love it. And again, speculation for, since we got the turtle van, maybe we'll get a dual neutrino car now because we got the neutrinos to go with them.
Maybe.
I hope so. People have been turning out some like really random cool customs out there. Go check out like all of those people in the layer and stuff. They've turned out some really cool looking ones, or like I saw a really cool foot soldier one too.
Yeah.
Sweet stuff. Awesome.
I was gonna say they could just release that car in grayscale and just be like, paint it yourself, and then give us like sticker sets to do either car.
Oh,
that'd be kind of neat.
Now you're thinking.
A lot of people won't want to do that, but just because that car is used for so many different customs nowadays, it would be cool to have it for either.
Yeah, I mean, just have it already, like, 3D print that thing and stuff, and like just already have it sanded, like just buy your own paints and stuff, and like do your own customs for it.
Outside of the Comic-Con stuff shipping soon, we also got a heads up that the Zack and Smash and the Rock Soldier Crooked Ninja Gangs shipping soon. Also, some box art released on that as well. So we'll have those come in right after. I'm assuming right after the Comic-Con stuff ships, is my guess.
Right. I'm assuming we'll get like Neutrinos, Usagi, or we might get Comic-Con stuff, Neutrinos, Usagi stuff, and then we'll get Zack Smash and Crooked Ninja Turtles, our Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang. So we're probably looking August, September, and October for those releases. Relatively, like that's our speculation here, but like it sort of adds up to what NECA is actually saying, and they've actually like promised or like actually delivered with us. You know, now at this point, like we got announced that Trouble Afoot and Mausers were shipping, and bam, they actually started showing up, and like people started getting them and stuff. So like that was great. Like
I would say there's a good chance that we'll see Igor, Mummy Mike, and of course Judith, Bride of Frankenstein should be hitting shelves. Not necessarily Judith, she'll be shipping probably like October is my guess. I mean, I'm just speculating, but with us knowing that Mummy Mike and Igor are on AliExpress, that means they've got to be shipping to the US right now. So really any time now for those two, I would imagine those are going to hit pretty pretty close to in sequence in stores, which would be neat.
Well, from what we found with the Mausers and stuff, from what they shipped from when they first showed on Alley to like getting here in the state, it was about 40 days, like 30 days, like 30 to 40 days. And like, as of right now, that's kind of what we're a little longer with Usagi. We're probably closer to like 50 days and stuff right now, but that's kind of beside the point. Like, we're looking 30 to 60 days right now from like when we've seen that stuff pop there to when we're getting notified that, hey, it's actually on its way and stuff. And you know what? For how long we've just waited for things, and like after getting all of Holothon, but still waiting for so long on like Loot Crate and so many other things, it's just nice to see that clearly things are moving in the right direction with this stuff.
Yeah. Production has definitely increased.
Right. Production is increased. Output is increased. Like, whatever holdups were happening seem to have been, those walls have been like removed or knocked down greatly now. And it's nice to have our toys to play with and stuff.
It's like Christmas every month now. It's nice, man.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, right? It's pretty nice. Like, it's been some dark times. So it's like, if having your toys and stuff, like, get you a little happy for like just having something. That's great. I love it. It's awesome.
The best way to play with your toys, Jimmy, is in your dioramas. And it seems to be, according to Trevor, that we're going to get the sewer diorama in the near future. He indicated that it's going to sit below the current dioramas. Yep. I'm not sure if it's going to snap together or if it's just the same size or what have you, but seems to be it'll be functional together somehow. Just super excited about that, man, because we've already seen it. We saw it with the Usagi release. We got to see a lot of details. He did say it comes with a little couch, so it looks like the couch will come with it. Just awesome. Shout out to Speaky Geeky for having Trevor on and giving us that information. Thank you.
That's been a wonderful series to get. But we have talked so much specifically about, like, are we getting a sewer diorama? If we get a sewer diorama, will it sit below it? And Trevor confirmed that. At least, and now, to be fair, the specs for the NECA street scene one and the tune seem to be about the same. But, like, from the video, they showed, like, the tune diorama and in talking specifically with the sewer one. So I hope all of the NECA dioramas can sit, like, perfectly on there. They, for whatever reason, they could specify it only to the tune one.
Seems that they're we are all kind of on the same mindset of what we want to, because we were talking about the diorama before they showed the photos. And then we were talking about how cool it would be if it connected together, like set on top. So like, this is obviously they're having these ideas too, and they're like, yeah, this would be cool. So throwing this out here, NECA, if you're watching, give me a garage for my turtle van. I want it to connect to the rest of the dioramas. I want a place to park that thing.
Hey, I'm just gonna say, NECA, if you want to make a Technodrome diorama or a whole new one, let me say I am here to pay.
That's gonna take up some space, man.
Dude,
it would almost have to be like, I would almost prefer like a half shell, not like the whole globe, but just half of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know how they would pull that off, but yes, I want it.
Well, see, okay, so here, stay with me here. You actually do the whole base of the Technodrome as like the actual diorama. Then you do about like the half point. Maybe you do like 3/4 of it as the base, and the top third of it actually folds out. And then you get a couple more like little levels that you can then put
kind of like the Playmates,
throw it open. And then you also get the little bit of that play of like the old school Technodrome from like the Playmates and stuff, with that like top opening there, and then you can toss them all in there and like actually have like, like the command center or whatever. Because to be fair, they put so much, like the Technodrome that you see, like there's so many different compartments and stuff that you see in there that they could actually just do a diorama for like any room of the Technodrome.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, and like, you could definitely pull that off. And again, guys, this is hopes and dreams. Speculation. None of this is confirmed.
Hopes and dreams. No, in no way, shape, or form has NECA been like, hey, we are giving you a techno drone. No, 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 no. They have not. But that would be cool. Or so like some sort of diorama, because it's all gonna clearly their dioramas are selling. That's why they decided to start hinting at the sewer one and doing the sewer one. Like these, like people are getting them. They're great. The ones behind you that you have are awesome. Like
Yeah,
I don't have
definitely good on a budget. I can't break the bank on a 452 dial. I'm really hoping they re-release it.
Yeah, I would love a re-release of the cartoon dio, and maybe they will with like if the sewer dio goes like really well, if like every order people are buying.
I could see them dropping the sewer dial and having the regular dial with it. Like this is the re-release, last chance to get it type thing, like they did with the movie 4-packs and stuff.
Yeah,
with Dokkan Razor.
Yeah, they absolutely could. Ooh, that's a really good point. We could.
We'll just wish for everything.
Huh?
We'll just wish for everything. Hope that it all comes true.
Right. I mean, that's all we can. Yeah, come on, Leo, give us some luck.
Yeah. He wears the fanny pack now.
I love it. I love it so much. But I think now we move on to our pictures, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, photos. Let's do it. Okay. What did you bring to the table this week, man?
All right. So today I brought one from Holbrook, and he's got the Underground Arsenal, or that Showbiz collectible, right? Isn't it Showbiz store?
It's a lot of different people that sell it. 5K Toys, but Underground Arsenal, I believe, is the manufacturer of it. I could be wrong.
Okay, is the manufacturer.
Yeah,
they've got that. You know what? The more and more that I saw it in person, because I was not good on that Underground Arsenal van when we did our comparison between the three vans that were out. Mm-hmm. I was not hot on it, but after seeing like your unboxing of it and stuff, and seeing everybody else kind of use it and like take it out, I'm like, I was very cold on it. I am very hot on it now. I'm like really considering like getting them because they're still kind of available specifically from like 5K Toys and stuff or whatever. It's still available there, so I'm really considering actually getting one myself now because
I definitely like it.
It's so cool. And look at it here in this picture. It's a nighttime scene with like the dark skin, like turtle in disguise kind of looking turtles and stuff.
No, it's the original release.
Is it the original 2-pack?
Mm-hmm. You can tell by the faces.
Gotcha. Ooh, good point.
They look good, man.
But they look so good with this. And everyone that I see, and like every time I see people post stuff with this van, it looks great. I love the lights, the headlights on it. Like it adds a very I don't know, it adds a little something special to this picture here. It's just a cool little picture. And this actually looks like, this is why I think I like the darker skin turtles as opposed to like the style guide ones, like the actual darker skin ones, is because they lean more towards the movie style kind of look overall. Like they're way closer to the movie style than the style guides are. And because the movie style are like my favorite versions of it, this picture here looks like if you were to like animate a shot from the live action movie from the 90s, this is what I feel like it would almost look like. You put a turtle van in there, you animate them like that, and it looks like that dark kind of grittier like realness of the city. And you know, it's just really captured it. I just felt it was really captured like that in this photo here. So like I really liked it. And that's why I picked it, and that's why I wanted it here. What about you, Ben? What do you
you know, I think you covered pretty much everything. I think the only thing that I would like to point out is the diorama that it's in. I believe that's one of those cardboard extreme sets, which you can get on Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, wherever. But it just looks really good. Those are great. They are made out of cardboard, so they're not the greatest material, but man, they look really good in photos. I have one of the sewer ones, and I enjoy it a lot. Yeah, great photo. I'm glad that he was able to get the batteries in there and get the headlights going for the photo. It just looks good, man. Mm-hmm. And then I guess we'll move on to mine. We got Stephen Smith submitted a photo to the lair, and he's got April O'Neil interviewing. I believe he's the reaction Beavis and Butthead. I figured with Beavis and Butthead being the new latest and greatest thing coming back out, this is a great photo. Some of my favorite cartoon characters from childhood was Beavis and Butthead. I wasn't allowed to watch it. Definitely watched it all the time. And then just, the use of the April O'Neil with the interviewing tape recorder. I mean, I can only imagine how that interview went, considering it's April and Beavis and Butthead and they're perverts.
April.
I noticed you have bracelets. I have bracelets too.
But yeah, no. So this is just like, everything about this is hilarious. Like, I just love this photo. The idea that like she's walking around with like an actual tape recorder, like doing an interview,
classic style.
Like nobody knows what that is. People are holding out their iPhones and their different cell phones and stuff nowadays. They're not holding out like microphones with like tape and stuff. Nobody knows what this is. And for me, I'm just like, that's like kind of funny, and something that I've never really thought about with the tune line before, with like little accessories and stuff like that. But like all of the computers look very like 80s and stuff.
You got the
like
VHS tapes
any
now.
of the accessories and stuff. So like this is awesome. Having actually Beavis and Butthead be like the reaction figures, which is what I agree. I think they are reaction figures here because they are smaller than April. Is actually hilarious instead of having them be like the same size.
Because, it's perfect scale.
Yeah, right. Because this is what I envision, like Beavis and Butthead. This is just funny. This is just funny. It's just like you even said, like, what is this interview about? What are her questions to them, and what are their answers back? Because they are perverts. This is the definite. This was a show that I also wasn't allowed to watch as like a kid, but I totally watched and stuff, just like South Park and The Simpsons and all of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
That like is also kind of funny because people probably now are like, what? Like that stuff is like tame now or whatever. And
back
like,
and forth now.
Maybe not. I don't know. I still love that stuff. And Beavis and Butthead's back. They're back on Paramount Plus. They got
I was gonna say, not to get too far off subject, but if you guys haven't seen that, you need to go watch it, because what you were talking about, Jimmy, like technology changing, it was hilarious to see them using like modern technology. Don't want to spoil anything. Go watch that movie. It's freaking hilarious.
It's awesome.
But that's it for the week, guys. I just thought that photo was hilarious. I thought we needed to just show it on here. So you guys know where to find us. Lee, obviously Turtle Lair, in all facets. You got his Instagram, his Twitter, the Facebook, the channel, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment, let us know how we're doing. Sorry we weren't here last week. We all got a little bit busy. Jimmy was at a con, and the rest of us just didn't have a lot to discuss, so we decided to skip the episode. And then of course, you know where to find me in the asylum. My Instagram will be in the credits. And Jimmy, Triple C.
You can find me at the Triple C Collective on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, and at Triple C Collect on Instagram and Twitter.
Have you done a commentary for Beavis and Butthead? I
have not done a commentary for Beavis and Butthead, but you know what? Me and you, we're gonna do one now.
We should. I'll do that, man. We'll have to find time.
I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch it. Once I do, we'll set up a time to figure something out. It'll be
even
great.
If it's a little down the road, but it's definitely worth watching, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. As always, guys, we appreciate it. Sorry to get so off subject with the Beavis and Butthead. It's definitely great if you got time. Y'all have a great week. Stay tuned. Obviously, we're gonna get a lot of content this week, so we'll try to drop some releases as well throughout the week, because we got Comic-Con coming. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of leaks, or not leaks, but releases. So stay tuned.
A lot of leaks, a lot of releases. Stay tuned.
Not even just NECA. I mean, we should see some Super 7 and some other brands out there. Maybe we'll get those Mezcos.
Oh,
yeah,
that would be sweet. That would be sweet.
If we don't have it before then, it'll be on next week's episode. So you guys just stay tuned. Thanks.
See ya. Cowabunga.
Later.